Hey, how's it going? So, week 2 for the NBA just finished almost, and kind of want to talk about what's going on with the NBA so far. So, it's pretty competitive right now in the West. Like, dude, it's like crazy. Like, Phoenix is good, Dallas is good again. The Kings are struggling, but they just beat the Utah Jazz to get their first win, which is crazy. Um, Pelicans are playing kind of competitive right now as well. Obviously, the top teams are gonna be like Lakers, Clippers, Rockets, and so forth. So it's gonna be a race for the eighth spot in the West. Anything can go. Like I originally thought that the Warriors weren't gonna make the playoffs. They could have made like maybe the seventh or the eighth seed, but it's like, what's the point? Yeah, they had like a bunch of like rookies and like a lot of young people to like kind of integrate in their system, but it's basically a down season right now for the Warriors. And honestly, like the way Steph Curry went down was pretty sad. Honestly, he's like one of my favorite players in the league, and for him to be out, it's pretty bad for the NBA because you don't get to see him like drop like 25 to 30 points a night. And honestly, the Warriors should tank. Steph Curry should not be able to come back, in my opinion. Like, just let him heal up, retool, tank, rest Draymond, get that top 10 pick, and trade it next offseason and just retool. Man, surprise team is the Phoenix Suns. They got pretty competitive. The Kings too. Like, they just blew out the Kings. They should have won that Denver game. Like, if Kelly Oubre didn't foul out, like, they probably would have won. They beat the Clippers. They blew out the fucking Warriors. But obviously Steph Curry's injured. And honestly, man, they're competing as well. Dallas with Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic basically picking up where he left off. Yesterday he played against the Lakers. He had a triple double. Lakers beat them, which is cool. But that was basically Dallas' game to lose. Like, I don't know what the fuck Max Keebler did. Like, no basketball IQ whatsoever. Like, you're up by 3. LeBron is driving. You should let him drive to the rim. Like, what are you doing? You're letting him throw past a Danny Green. Danny Green makes it. I'm like, fuck yeah. But at the same time, if you're Dallas, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Now, yeah, Dwight Howard held fucking Steph Curry, but it is what it is. Like, hey, win some, lose some. the refs ain't letting the Lakers lose like that. You know what I'm saying? Damn. The Kangs beat the Jazz. Like, the Jazz, I don't know what to say about the Jazz. It's like they're like a super up and down team. They're still figuring it out. Gobert's not dominating like he once was. Mike Conley's been super inconsistent. Joe Ingles hasn't been doing that much. Man, they kind of. I still believe in them. I do. I think they're really like a dark horse contender. And once Mike Conley and Bojan, Bojan's pretty much killing it right now. If they keep on stepping it up, yeah, they're like a dark horse for me. The Kings, I'm pretty disappointed in the Kings, but at the same time, I'm like, it's fucking Luke Walton. Like, dude, like Luke Walton can only coach in like one system for some reason or something. Like, he needs to be held like way accountable, or maybe he's just not an NBA coach. He should just stay the assistant. Like, man, they went from playing like the third highest pace to now like, good God knows what the fuck they're doing. They're like overplaying like Ariza and all that whatnot. It's pretty sad, but obviously, Marvin Bagley being injured is like a huge blow to them. But come on, man, you just gotta win some games, dude. You just gotta win some games. Yeah, they have talent, but man, I don't know what the fuck Luke is doing. But at the same time, like I do understand. Like I was watching him coach the Lakers, and I've been saying like, what the fuck is he doing? Like why is he taking certain people out, putting other people in, icing people? I'm like, like come on, bro. Like all that basketball IQ from Phil and Steve Kerr, and this is what you come out with. So, man, it's ridiculous. Spurs like number one tied of like the Lakers right now in the West, I think. Man, like dude, the Spurs will always be in the playoffs. They're eternal. Like the Spurs are immortal. Like dude, like the race in the West, it's crazy. Like man, it's so competitive. Just to make a spot, it's like kind of like the time when you need like at least 50 wins to make to get the A spot. I think if I remember correctly, I was like that year when Kobe was like playing like first round, second round, third round, all 50 plus teams, and then he like play against like Orlando or Boston. I forgot which one, but I mean that was a crazy year. I mean, dude, like the NBA like is having some pretty good games too. Like I'm not gonna lie, like there's like so much. It's just like a different vibe now for this new year. I'm not sure what's like the main reason. Like maybe like a lot of like the retooling, shuffling players are improving teams throughout. But I mean, man, I don't know what the West is crazy. I don't really know what to say. I mean, obviously the East is like pretty ass if you like see the drop off. I mean, there's the Sixers, there's the Bucks, the third team. I'm not even sure who the third team is. Maybe it's that tier of Boston and the Raptors, and after that word it's like a free fall drop off. Like maybe the Heat. The Heat are pretty good. I mean, damn, Bam Adebayo is killing it. You know, Jimmy's killing it. That Tyler Herro guy is playing well. That what was that dude's name? Nunn. He's like, they had like a graph of him showing that he's like 3 points off of the first games like since KD. Like that's how much points he scored. Pretty crazy. Like I mean, I thought the Heat, you know, they're gonna be like maybe like a 6 seed or something in the East. But I mean, dude, who knows? Who knows what happens? I mean, they got to play like Jimmy Butler more. I gotta see more, but you know, I believe. Who else is like a pretty interesting team? Like, I mean, the Pacers, obviously. I mean, Malcolm Brogdon is showing that instant impact. Like him and that pick and roll with Sabonis is like super crazy. And, I mean, don't get me started on Sabonis. Like, I thought he was gonna get traded, but I guess they're keeping him. And dude, he's always kills it when like if you know he gets the opportunity to play like 30 minutes. Like, dude, this dude like put up like 18 and 17. I'm like, whoa, shit. I mean, Jeremy Lamb's killing it. Just wait until Victor Oladipo comes back. I mean, I think Oladipo comes back in like January, maybe February. Actually, not February. Maybe December. I think they should slowly ease him in. I mean, no need to like risk it. But I mean, man, Malcolm Brogdon is killing it right now. I mean, the Bucks, man. I mean, what can you say about the Bucks? I mean, yeah, they're obviously gonna be a great regular season team, but I mean, if they had Malcolm Brogdon right now and Malcolm Brogdon was the starter instead of like, you know, Bledsoe, man, there would have been something else. But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it's like I said before that some teams like they're not really interested in winning; they're just interested in making money. I mean, obviously, and that seems to be the case. Like with the Bucks, like, hey, you know, put me under the salary cap. Put me under salary. I don't want to pay, you know, no tax whatsoever. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, it's been up and down right now for the West, standings wise, but might be a little consistent for the East, obviously. It's crazy. It's crazy, man.